He's like, wow, was a follower of you before, but now I lost respect for you. Don't be a sheepdog, wake up. Don't be a sheepdog, wake up. First of all, am I a sheep or am I a dog? Because they're two different animals. Don't be a sheepdog, wake up. What I love when they say wake up.
Wait, is that a new breed of animal now?
A sheepdog. Is there such thing as what's a sheepdog? Is that like a sheep? Is that like a sheep as a dog or what is it?
Can a sheep and dog mate? Shog?
A shog.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The Lebbie Podcast, best podcast in the area, no cap.
Guys, today there was 919 cases. Guys, please stay safe, stay indoors, follow the rules. Sorry, what am I talking
What's
about?
going on? Is this the podcast?
This is the Lebbie podcast.
Is this the press conference?
Because I'm so used to watching the Gladys press conference every day at 11 a.m. I'm literally just sitting there or maybe it's because I got vaxxed. Maybe now I'm like spreading the...
You got vaxxed, right?
I'm spreading the news.
Did you break it to him that you got vaxxed?
I got to break it to him now.
You got to break it to him.
Guys, look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
He became a sheep. No, I'm joking.
I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I'm sorry to my family. I'm sorry to all the supporters of the Lebbie. I'm sorry to all my friends. I'm sorry to everyone.
I never wanted to make this video.
I never wanted to. I never wanted to be the one to make this video. It brings me with great sorrow and great regret and great disappointment that I actually attended a facility yesterday in which I was brought in to question by a medical professional, and so basically this medical professional brought me aside. They lifted up my left sleeve on my t-shirt. They injected me. They injected me at the site.
They injected you with what?
With Pfizer.
Pfizer?
All right, fuck it. All right, I got to be honest. I took the jab. Okay, I got my jab done. I eventually gave in, because I even made a post about it yesterday on my Instagram. I'm like, what did I? Let me bring it up. Okay, let me bring it up because this post. Yeah. I'm telling you, I put up this Instagram post
because quite a lot of people get flamed when they take the vaccine.
They
like,
do, which I don't understand.
In terms of like influencers or whatever you want to call it, or people with a following, they kind of get flamed for it. And we saw that with a couple other people. I don't know if I want to mention, but they took the vaccine. They kind of got hate for it. There's things like sheep and whatever.
Look, I put a photo. One of the first photos I put was a photo of me at the medical center, and I put a photo of sheep. Obviously, people knew what was going on.
Listen, you kind of brought it onto yourself.
No, because I like. You know what I like? I like when I do something.
You sheep.
I like self-deprecating. What I do is I like self-deprecating myself because I do it before people catch on to me. Like I like making fun of myself before people can do it. So if I put up a photo, or if I put up a video, and that video is like I noticed something bad about myself, I would literally put the caption as what I noticed bad. It's like in before. You know how people put in before this or in before that? Yeah. Why do you keep looking at the camera?
I'm trying to see the Lebbie sign.
Hurry up, bro. He's trying to check himself out.
No,
he loves doing that.
I was trying to
He loves doing that.
I was trying to get the Lebbie sign. I'm looking and I see the laptop.
He puts me off, but anyway.
I saw the laptop covering it.
Anyway,
what were you saying?
So I put up that photo of the form you get after you take your Pfizer, and I said, now we wait. And I put 3 dots because I wanted to people like, oh, shit.
I wanted to make it seem
mysterious. I put up a photo and I put up a big quote. A big quote that people, this is the most replies I've ever got on an Instagram story ever in my life. Like the amount of people, both positive and obviously negative, but the amount of people that actually reached out to me was crazy. So I put, I'm not going to lie and say I'm happy about putting a foreign substance into my body, meaning the vaccine. But sometimes in life, we need to think about what's right and what it will take for everything to go back to normal. Also, putting trust into the medical professionals. Most importantly, the statement, لَن يُصِيبَنَا إِلَّا مَا كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَنَا. Nothing will happen to us except what Allah has written for us. So I put that up not thinking much of it because I'm not going to lie and sit here and say, I'm happy. I'm so happy about getting the vaccine. I feel so good.
No one's happy.
I was nervous, bro. Mum was sitting next to me. By the way, I don't know if you guys, I'm 24 years old and I still go to the medical center with my mum.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Me too. Like,
I don't know why.
There's 2 places I can't go by myself, which is the dentist and the doctors. I don't know why.
Which is basically both the same
I don't
thing.
know why.
I don't know why the medical center, it's just like, and you know what it is? I never told mum to come with me. She's like, do you want me to come with you? I'm like, no. And then she's like, again, do you want me to come with you? I'm like, nah, it's all right. Third time, I'm like, you know what, man? Maybe there's a reason why mum wants to come with me. Maybe I'm not able to go without her. Because I actually have never gone to the doctors without mum.
You've never gone to the doctors by yourself?
I've never gone to the doctors by
I
myself.
have.
I don't think I have. Because I feel like with us men as well, it's a very common thing that we don't really like going to the doctors anyway. Like if anything's up, we sort of try to ignore it.
We try to hide it.
We try to hide it, which is not a good thing.
It's even like with mental health.
I think that's why women live longer than men, because men love to hide things. Okay.
Yeah. Not only that, men have more of a case of mental
100%.
health.
Why? Because we bottle
they
things
don't
up.
they don't.
We don't like to admit that we're weak. All right. There's a big thing where we don't like to admit that we're weak, especially with men. Like when we're scared or when we're emotional or when we're crying, they're the 3 times that we hide these things. We don't want to show it.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say yesterday I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not even scared. I'm going to go take the vaccine and that's it. I was shivering. I was shitting my pants. I was like, I'm literally going to go to the doctors right now. They're going to inject me with something that Hey guys, we interrupt this podcast because we brought to you our sponsor Manscaped. Yes, that's right. We're sponsored by Manscaped. You know what? You've used Manscaped before, yeah? This guy has used Manscaped before. He's got his 3rd generation trimmer. But now, guess what? We're bringing to you the 4.0 world best.
The 4.0.
Top of the market, top of the range.
Back and better.
So it offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0, all across Australia and New Zealand. You heard that right, the 4.0. You know what? You want to make trimming in the bathroom fun again? I know it's not fun to cut your balls. Look,
it's not
no
fun
one
at
wants
all.
to cut their balls.
It's
no
not
one wants
fun
to
at
cut
all.
their balls. It's not fun because
not
you
fun
need
at
the
all.
right tools, bro. How many times you got to realize
It's not fun at all. Because it's not fun at all. I'm trying to stress about it.
All right. I'm one of the first people to try the 4.0 and I'm actually blown away by the performance. Obviously, I haven't tried this one because this one is still in the packet. Still
I've
fresh.
had the 3.0 and as I said last time, I'm so satisfied.
Guys, you got to keep it fresh, right? I know it's in lockdown.
Get this one, bro.
You're not really seeing your significant other unless you're married, obviously, which you should be married. Don't do anything before marriage. But anyway, so this is basically the 4.0 lawnmower.
Precision engineering.
We have a deal for you guys, just the Lebbie, the Lebbie subscribers, and the code is Lebbie. So if you guys go to www.manscaped.com, you get 20% off plus free shipping. And yes, that's 20%
What a
off.
deal. Absolutely.
That's literally 20% off and plus free shipping. So
free shipping
international
as well.
shipping worldwide, wherever you want, you'll get free shipping. Just use the code Lebbie at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code Lebbie. Unlock your confidence.
It's going to be right
and
here.
Always
Code
use
Lebbie.
the right tools for the job with Manscaped. All right? Guys, if you have any more questions about Manscaped, let us know. But,
What are you waiting for?
play it safe, trim it with the right trimmer, use the proper lawnmower. And they call it a lawnmower for a reason.
Because it mows the lawn. You don't want to keep your lawn long.
Anyway, that's our sponsor for today. Guys, thanks for listening to today's podcast. Now let's get back to the podcast. That's never come into my body. Some foreign substance that has only had, a year's research or not even, probably less, and hasn't had long-term research on its long-term effects. I have no research done whatsoever on that. And I was sort of like, I was scared, okay? I was scared. I was scared of the outcome. I was scared of what's going to happen. And then I eventually done the vaccine. And up until the point, I walked into the medical center, right? And I was like, oh shit, now it's finally happening. It's finally happening. And I saw people of different ages. I saw a range of ages. I sat there and I looked to my right. I saw a lady that was in probably 80 years old, probably in her 80s. I saw a guy that was in his 50s. I saw a guy that was probably in his 20s. I saw a young kid that was probably in his 16, 17. I saw people of all different ages. And I'm like, man, I just had this sort of acceptance. I'm like, it is what it is. Eventually, it's going to happen. Everyone, whether you like it or not, whether you call yourself a sheep, whether you call yourself not a sheep, in order for everything to go back to normal, in order for us to have normal life again, brother, in order to travel, in order to work, in order to work, I was basically forced into it. So because I'm in a affected LGA, in order to go back to work, which I really am keen to go back to work, and probably most likely I'll go back to work next Monday because of this vaccine. So in order to go back to work, you need a vaccine. In order to probably travel in future, to go to restaurants.
Look, there's facts and laws that we have to, abide by. And there's facts that are just set. They've said that we're not going to come out of lockdown or at least ease the restrictions until it's 80% vaccinated, which I think we're right now in New South Wales is about
6 million. 6 million people have been vaccinated, I think. I'm not sure if that's all of New South Wales. I think that's just the LGA's affected
Not 6
areas.
million. Or 6 million vaccinations have been given, doses. Or do you mean 6 million people have taken the first dose at least?
I think the first dose at least. Not fully vaccinated.
6 million. Wow.
That's high. 6
Because
million.
there's like 8 million people, isn't there?
Yeah, 6 million is really
New South
high.
Wales.
6 million is really high.
Oh, you're talking about New South Wales or Sydney?
I think Sydney.
Hang on.
I don't know.
Because
I'm
I know
not sure,
there's-
but whatever. We always get caught up on numbers. Forget about the numbers. There's So yeah, I put that up on my Instagram, and I'm like, the last part was where a lot of people had the focus, the positive comments that came in. So a lot of positive comments came in where people were like, "Wow, I never thought of it like that." I'm like in the last part. I'm like, "Lan yusibana illa ma kataballahu lana." And if you don't understand Arabic, it's from the Quran. It basically means nothing will harm you, nothing will happen to you unless God has written it for you. Okay, and whether whatever, like we believe we're Muslims, yeah, we believe that everything has been written for you. Okay, God has a plan for you, and whatever you do, whatever people try to do to you, whatever tries to happen, whatever happens, whatever you try to do, everything will happen in terms of that will. Okay, and basically what I said was, I'm like, if I have to take this vaccine and this is what life has to be, then it is what it is. It is what it is, and whatever happens, happens. Like, you're not going to run away from death. There's two things promised in life: taxes and death. All right, and death is the one thing that you can't run away from. And I believe when your time is to go, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And that's why I'm like, man, I'm not going to sit here and get scared of a fucking vaccine. All right.
Look, we're starting off with a bit of
and
a...
stop my life.
Yeah, you started off this podcast with a bit of a...
Yeah, all right. But like,
death.
Yeah, because
COVID.
but that's the reality of life. That's that's reality. You
Yeah, that's
can't
what I'm saying.
avoid it.
But
And the thing is, that's what I'm talking about. Like the vaccine, the funny thing is, the people that unfollowed me, like, so if you go look at my Instagram, or if you probably didn't notice, but I noticed that I had 20 followers that unfollowed me. 20 people unfollowed me. And you know the amount of hate I got in the DMs? Probably about 2 people. Legit, no joke. 2 people gave me hate, but 20 people unfollowed me. Why don't you guys face me? The ones that unfollowed me, I'm not cut. But you know what? Whatever it is what it is. You don't want to follow me. Don't follow me because of my decision, because of my choice. Don't follow me. But don't be a hypocrite. If you're pro-choice, okay, if you're pro-choice and if you're do whatever you want, my choice was to take the vaccine. So for you to unfollow me just for the sole reason of taking the vaccine, then you're a hypocrite, because you're basically saying that you're not allowed to take the vaccine and you can't have that choice. But my choice to not take the vaccine should be respected.
Yeah, 100%. And to be honest, if you unfollowed someone based on what they think what is right for them and you're against that, you were never a follower. I'm sorry.
That's true.
To me, you were never a follower. So
yeah, you're never a supporter, because if you literally are following me based on like an agenda, based on a choice, all right, based on something that's being given by the government, and bro, call it or not. Say you're a government. Okay, call yourself a government sheep. Call yourself I don't want to be a government puppet. I don't want to be this and that. If you're paying tax, if you're working pretty much any job which relates back to the government, if you're using cash, if you're using a credit card, if you're basically, being a puppet to the government. Literally.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, you're run by the government. Like,
you're run by the
everything you
government.
do runs by the government first.
Yeah.
Whatever
Your
you do.
house, everything you pay,
Or
bills,
eventually will get...
is somehow related back to the government. The roads you use, everything is somehow related back to the government. So you can't sit here and say, I don't want to be a government puppet, because you basically are a government puppet and you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you can't avoid it.
But here's the thing, when it comes to like, for me personally, when it comes to anti-vaxxers and people that are pro-vaccine,
I don't
to
care.
me, it's just like, do what you want.
That's like me. I don't
I'm not
care.
going to say you're an idiot because you don't want to take the vaccine. I'm not going to say you're a sheep or an idiot because you're taking the vaccine.
But don't come for me. Do not come for me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If you're whatever you are, whether you're vaxxer or anti-vaxxer, do not come for me, because I don't give a shit what you want to do and what your choice is. I don't care. I seriously do not care. Forever, like whatever the fuck you want to do, I don't care. But don't come for me if you're an anti-vaxxer or if you're a pro-vaxxer. For whatever reason, don't come for me, because then you're a hypocrite. Because I let you live your life, you let me live my life. I don't want to dictate the way you live your life, and you don't want to dictate the way I live my life. So let's just be in peace. Let's just leave each
100%.
other alone. We keep attacking each other for this and that, man.
Yeah.
Just leave each other alone. I don't care. Like whatever happens, man.
That's the problem now. It's a lot of like negativity going on right now.
Yeah, and
which
like,
is like
a few. I got a few hate comments. All right, a few like not hate comments, like hate DMs in replying to what I did
for taking the vaccine.
for taking the vaccine. I just want to go through a few of them.
For some reason, I'm not surprised. I don't know why I'm not surprised.
One of them was like, thank you for sacrificing yourself to allow me to live. Do you know what that means? He goes, thank you for sacrificing yourself to allow me to live.
Having more number of people taking the vaccine, which is like closer to the vaccine, closer to less restrictions.
Yeah, I guess so. But
what does he mean exactly?
What I took from that was like, thank you for sacrificing yourself. So thank you for sacrificing yourself for taking the vaccine to allow me to live.
Because somehow you're gonna die if you take the vaccine.
Well, probably most likely, like you're gonna die.
Eventually, no shit. That's
I'm saying like no, but that's what he means. You're gonna die from the vaccine.
Yeah, but I'm saying eventually you're gonna die, but not from the. Like, I don't know if...
No, he's saying thank you for sacrificing yourself. So thank you for... So basically, it's like I ran in front of it's like he's trying to say I ran in front of a gun so he can live.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, why are you saying eventually? I'm saying now.
I'm saying this is what he means, that you took the vaccine, which means it's... I don't know how to explain it, but I know what you mean.
Okay. To allow me to live. So it's so basically the way he said it sounds like I took a bullet for him. I didn't take a bullet for anyone. I just done what I had to do.
You took a vaccine.
I took a vaccine, all right, bro.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. You just took a vaccine.
All right, this guy's like, bro, get the vaccine or not. The government should be giving us free will with the same rights as the vaccinated. They are basically going to force us all. So, I mean, there's no point of getting the vaccine. I'm not getting it as well. So...
But why were people so, like forcing their agenda? Like, if you don't want to take it, just don't take it. Like, why are you worried about other people? Why are you so worried about it?
That's what I believe. I believe if you want to take it, take it. If you don't want to take... I don't want to spend too much on it, but there's
There's millions of people taking it. Like,
there was
are you telling me there's millions of people are gonna die, or what's the other one? Have a microchip?
This will never get us back to normal. Please, if you have chest pain, let me know. Ivermectin means stop spike proteins. Someone else is like, there was another one. Let me find it. I don't want to mention names. Where is it? I think she blocked me.
Oh, no.
Oh, look. She's like, even if the devil is advocating otherwise. So basically what I said, and I'm like, I rely on God, whatever, and whatever's written for you. And then she's like, replies, even if the devil is advocating otherwise. I'm like, sorry, can you elaborate on that? She's like, BRB. Be right back. She never came back.
Yeah, she
never came back. She literally never came back.
She never elaborated on that.
And there was one more that I wanted to share. And this is actually my favorite one. He's like, wow, was a follower of you before, but now I lost respect for you. Don't be a sheep dog, wake up. Don't be a sheep dog, wake up. First of all, am I a sheep or am I a dog? Because they're two different animals. Don't be a sheep dog, wake up. Well, I love when they say wake up.
Is that a new breed of animal now?
Sheep dog. Is there such thing as... What's a sheep dog? Is that like a sheep? Is that like a sheep as a dog or what is it?
Can a sheep and dog mate? Shog?
A shog. I don't know. Have you discovered a new animal or something?
Sheep
and he's
and
like,
dog
wake
mate.
up.
So basically, he's trying to say...
I'm still asleep. I can't wake up.
He's trying to say
now.
if
I'm
a sheep
fucking
and
asleep.
dog mated, somehow that'll provide...
It's a sheep dog. No, it means you're a sheep because you're following the government, but you're a dog as well because you took the vaccine.
So it's two breeds in one.
It's like saying you're a shark horse. I'm like, fuck, all right, I'm a shark horse.
Well, that tells me about the IQ level that this guy has.
No, but the funniest one was the guy on the Sydney Girls. Shout out Sydney Girls. They shared this guy that he had like a WhatsApp. You know what? Let me try and find it. I swear I want to find it.
Have I seen
sorry,
this?
Sorry, but I want to bring this stuff up. It's pretty
Have
funny.
I seen this? What is this?
He's like, don't take the AstraZeneca.
Oh, is it? I think I've seen it. Yeah. Don't take the AstraZeneca.
Yeah. This guy.
Take the AstraZeneca, bro. Shit. وحيطلع shit. He's taking the Pfizer. Take the Pfizer, bro. Trust me, don't take the anesthetica.
Don't take the anesthetica.
Anesthetica.
That's funny. No, but honestly, in all seriousness, I got no hate for anyone that's an anti-vaxxer or anyone that's a vaxxer.
Man,
I got no hate for anyone, bro. Whatever. I love you as a human being. I don't love you based on your vaccination status, okay? I don't love you based on your vaccination status. I couldn't care less. I just think we need to find comedy in things, okay? I just think we need to have a laugh together because these are tough times. These are times where no one wants to just like talk to each other. No one wants to be civil anymore. No one wants to communicate. So right now, I'm saying let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh together. Let's stop pointing fingers at each other and saying you're a vaxxer, you're an anti-vaxxer. Man, who cares? Honestly, take it if you want and don't take it if you don't want to. Plus, let me
Yeah.
talk about my symptoms.
Bill,
Yesterday,
how'd you go? How are you feeling? Are
I
you
took the vaccine, and I'm not gonna lie. The first 10 minutes after I took the vaccine, I was expecting to I don't know. I was scared. I was
expecting something?
I was scared. I was like, for that first 10 minutes after the vaccine and right before the vaccine, I was pretty scared. So I'm sitting there and they're like, wait 10 to 20 minutes. Because you know what? Before I got the vaccine, the doctor came to me and he's like, okay, I'm just going to warn you. You may get an anaphylactic shock where your body goes into like a spasm and you start like vomiting like blood. I don't know. He
You
started.
might die. No.
Basically, he started saying you might die like straight
No,
away.
but
Or, like,
there's a 1 in 100,000.
there's like a 0.0 something.
1 in
chance.
100,000 chance that you might die from the vaccine.
Yeah, obviously. Well, like
Which is like you have more chance.
Panadol, bro. If you take Panadol, you might die.
Yeah,
So
you have
there's
more
like
chance
anything you take, you might
getting
die.
run over or like whatever. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah, that's another story. Like that's another way. If people say, "Oh, but I don't want to take the vaccine," because if you're scared of death, right? If you're scared of death, or if you're scared
Man,
of like, like getting an adverse reaction, man, anything can kill you at this point. Okay, anything can kill you. And as I said, whatever's written for you is written for you.
what's
So
the
don't-
chances of getting run over? What are the odds of getting hit by a car? About 1 in 4,292.
You got way more chance of getting hit by a car, bro. You probably got a more chance.
The
of-
odds of dying as a result of being struck by a car about 1 in 47,000. So you have double the chance of getting run over.
double
and
the
killed
chance of getting run over by a car.
than dying by the vaccine. So like, pipe it down.
Yeah. So anyway,
it down.
this doctor goes up to me and he's like, all right, so you're gonna take the vaccine. We're gonna let you take the Pfizer. And anyway, for the first 10 minutes after I took the vaccine, I was fucking shitting it. I was like, fuck. I kept thinking about that anaphylactic shock thing, and I'm like,
It's
all
like
right.
it's like those videos playing in your head. The
Yeah,
anti-vaxxers,
yeah.
They're all in your head now.
Bro, the anti-vaxxers propaganda was playing in my head non-stop that whole night
Microchip.
before.
Microchip.
Microchip, and
blood
I even
clots.
got,
Blood clots.
I even got like a spoon, a middle spoon, and I'm like, bro, it's not magnetic.
What's the go with
It's not
that? What's the
magnetic.
go with that? Is
No,
that legit?
that's like there's magnets in you. Like after they inject you, they put a magnet in you.
They put a chip.
They put a chip in you, bro.
That's
They put
why
a chip.
That's why it's magnetic. No, but there's a little layer here, like not a layer, but if you put the spoon at a specific point, it'll sit. That's what I know.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you
That's
put the
what it
spoon,
is.
it's gonna stick anyway. But yeah. So I'm fine. Like I'm fine. Yesterday I was a bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. I came home and I started watching like, just I don't know, Netflix and yesterday. But to be honest, yesterday was pouring. The day I got the vaccine was not a good day to get the vaccine.
It was raining the whole day.
Pouring. It was cold as well. It was freezing. So I thought I was cold because of the vaccine, but turns out I think I was just cold because of the cold weather.
Yeah, it's getting cold now.
Yesterday was freezing, bro.
It's a bit of because before it was getting pretty hot for a stage,
Yeah.
day by day. Then it just started raining out of nowhere, and it's like it was raining the whole
Yeah,
day.
yesterday was freezing, and that's why I was like, "Shit, am I cold?" Because I started getting paranoid. Wallah, I'm like, "Am I cold because of the vaccine, or am I cold because it's cold weather?"
Nah,
so
I
I'm
know.
like, it's probably because it's cold weather. But then I jumped into the couch. I jumped into
You
the
jumped
couch.
into the couch,
I jumped into the couch, like under. You know how the cushion? I jumped into the cushion, under the cushion.
under the cushion.
Yeah. I went there, and I laid down, and I like put the blanket over me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty tired, eh? And I just laid there. Like, I had a bit of a headache. I had a bit of a headache today. Today, there was a bit of body aches as well. A little bit of body aches, but nothing like, you see me now, look, I'm talking normal. Nothing to be like, oh, I'm bedridden. Because I heard
but
some people had really bad
Different
effects.
people take it differently. I had a mate who was like fucked by it. So
Yeah.
he was like,
yeah. I had my boss at work. He was like, oh, bro, like the next day I was vomiting. I was in
Some
bed. I
people
was
take it
dizzy. I was
differently.
gone. And like and I got a little bit of a sore arm. Yeah. Like here. Oh, yeah. Here at the top where I took it, that's pretty much
sore?
where the sore arm is. It's pretty sore. Like it's only sore if I touch it.
how big's the needle that they put?
Bro, I swear to God, the needle, like I did not even feel it. Like
Is that actually like
needle, look, I'm old enough to be like, I don't really, needles don't hurt me. But even this one to the extent where I didn't even know she put it in. I was like, because she
that doesn't sound right.
bro,
I didn't know
that's what she said. No, but literally, she was putting it in, and I'm like, and then by the time I even like, because I was still speaking to her. By the way, I wanted to record it. I was like, I want to record it, make a funny video for TikTok, but she didn't let me record it. I don't know why she
You
didn't
didn't
let
let
me
you
record
record it? I know.
it. She's like, no,
I've
no,
seen a lot of
sorry.
people recording like their one.
I
so
see so many people record it, but she didn't let me record it. So
It's
I'm
like,
like, all right,
people post,
fucking don't let me record
getting
it.
my first vaccine.
Yeah, I only took photos after, but like I didn't record it. But yeah, so she put it in, and then she took it out, and I'm like, and I didn't even know. I swear to God, I didn't know. I'm like, yeah, so you're gonna? She's like, it's all done, all done. I'm like, what? I swear to God, I did not even notice
Have
she put it in.
have you seen those videos where it's like they didn't like the conspiracies where they didn't put it in?
Oh, like Gladys?
Gladys one.
Yeah.
And there's one that's like a retractable syringe or something.
Bro, it could have been retractable. I don't know. Maybe I'm like part of the elites. Maybe I didn't take it, but I'm
Maybe you didn't
fooling
take it.
everyone.
Where's the video proof? You didn't take it. Where's the video proof?
Look, I couldn't record.
How do you know you
okay?
took- how
I
do you know
couldn't
you took
record.
I don't know you took it.
For some reason, my phone stopped working when I was
But
taking.
look, if you're an anti-vaxxer, respect to you. If you are pro-vaxxer, respect.
You know
whatever.
what?
You do.
Last thing I'm going to say about COVID today, I actually got my first COVID test as well.
Subject, bro. Anyway,
I got my first test today. Like,
COVID test?
believe it or not, I've never actually been tested for the whole of COVID last year.
I had one.
And no testing today, no testing this year until today. Why? Because I just never had to test. Like, alhamdulillah, touch wood, I never had to test because I never felt the symptoms. And I never felt that I needed to test because I just never felt the symptoms. So I never went and got tested. But the first time I got tested was today. Literally took me 5 minutes. I went to the local one here right near my house. Bro, I rocked up and I swear this lady just comes and she gets this like, it looked like earbuds. You know, the
earbuds.
She goes, all right, show me your reference number. I showed her my reference number. She's like, okay, this will be quick. Boom, puts it down my throat. And I'm telling you,
You're on a roll today, huh?
puts it down my throat. That's what she said.
This guy's with his. Like, if you had no clue, if this was no contest,
This will be no contest.
she put it in.
She put it down my throat. And then I was like, I coughed a bit because it was pretty deep.
Yeah.
And then,
Dead man.
cuz get your head out of the gutter,
What's
bro.
wrong with you?
Get your head out of the gutter.
Yeah, but you're using very descriptive
I'm
stuff.
talking about
like,
a COVID test. And then she took out that same swab that she put for my mouth and put it in my nose. And when she put it in my nose, I'm telling you, it went so deep that it touched my brain. And I started crying. Wallah, I'm like,
I've had the nose one, but it wasn't that bad.
my one was bad. Like
my one was just like in and out. It was quick.
No, but I started crying. Did you start crying?
Nah, I think my
I
one
started
wasn't all
crying.
the way in. My one was like,
Bro, she put it really deep. I'm like,
are you gonna sleep?
I was like, what the hell, bro? That was deep. She put it in really deep, and I'm like, okay, fuck. All right, easy there, buddy. No, but she's like, okay, you'll get the COVID test back today.
Don't
So
clip this, please.
I still haven't got my result back, huh? I don't know. Could be negative, could be positive. I'm not sure.
But how many doses do you need to take? 2 doses?
You need to take 2 doses. And pretty much what you need to do is the first dose is for the Pfizer. I've heard the first dose is not as bad, but the second dose is where you get fucked up.
There's no differences, between the vaccines, the Pfizer and the AstraZeneca.
I'm not sure, man. I think
They're both trying to kind of do the same shit.
I think they both do the same thing, but some people are suited more for certain ones
Yeah,
because
a
of the
specific
potential,
age
because
group.
of the potential side effects
Yeah.
and the potential
The one for older people is the
AstraZeneca, I think.
Is it the AstraZeneca?
Yeah. Because the one that's been made available to the LGAs from 18 to 39, which guys, by the way, if you're in the LGA and you do want to get vaxxed ASAP because they're making it available to everyone. You can literally book it online. It's so quick. You get vaxxed and it's done.
Now you've become a...
Now become a pro-vaxxer. Bah. Guys,
If-
I feel completely
If you don't want
fine.
to take it, don't take it.
Guys,
If
I
you
took
wanna
the
take it,
vaccine
take it.
yesterday and I feel completely fine. Bah. Just a little bit of headaches. Bah. No, I feel all right. Bah. I don't know. Like, I don't know why people are saying, I don't know. I feel normal. Bah.
I feel normal. I'm not fucked at
Oh,
all.
man. I just feel
normal.
tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I'm just sleepy.
You're restless.
I'm restless. I'm restless.
The COVID test. Let's just get off this topic. COVID. I'm sick of hearing about COVID. I don't know if anyone else is, but I just want to like.
Have you been
away
seeing those
from this
videos
COVID.
lately on TikTok?
Which videos?
There's these videos lately on TikTok of these guys in the hood. Yeah, they're like black. Well, I don't want to be racist, but they're black and they're from the hood, literally from the hood. What they do is they call it the N-word Olympics. I don't want to say the N-word.
Yeah.
So it's called the N-word Olympics. And what they do is they put these milk crates in like a triangle shape.
I want to try and pull it up while you're talking.
Yeah, if you can pull it up. Milk crate challenge. Yeah, it's like, I think it's what it's called. The milk
I saw Bradley Martin's one. I'm pretty sure.
Bradley Martin's one was so good. So this guy's a fucking bodybuilder, and what they have is they have like milk crates. Right, any louder? They have milk crates like stacked up in the form of a triangle. So what they have to do is they have to walk up to the top of that triangle and then walk down without falling the milk crates. And guys, the amount of fails I've seen, if you guys can show, oh my god, look at that! The amount of fails.
Oh, there was one I saw with a girl, and she was taking it slow, and then she just.
The thing is, this defies the laws of physics, bro. Especially
Does
the
it
higher,
have to be a specific crate, or can it be like the milk crates we have in Australia?
it just has to be a milk crate.
Any milk crate?
Plus, it's got to be on grass. I heard
Gotta
the
be on
trick
grass?
is it's got to be on grass.
Oof.
Bro, that was a bad one. Oh! The way they fall is always the worst.
You
Oh
do
my
not
God,
want to
she's
land
fucked.
there. I feel like it's. You know what I feel like it feels when you fall. It feels like stubbing your toe, but on your body. Anyway.
Bro, that's so bad. The
Because,
way
like,
they fall, I
you're
swear.
falling.
Because usually they like tip over like that. They never just fall straight. They tip over and they either like fall on their head or their arm or something. This girl was fucked, bro. Bro, she hurt her face.
She actually hurt herself.
But the thing is, like, I want to try it. Should I try it for my next vlog? I don't know. I really want to try.
Oh.
I really want to try this challenge, but I feel like we need a lot of milk crates.
Yeah, we need
We need a lot of milk
you
crates.
need to
try
stack
this
them in
challenge.
a specific way as well.
But
It's
why?
like
Who
stairs
came
up,
up with this? I
stairs
want to
down.
know who came up with this challenge. Like, where did you? What were people doing in order to figure out that challenge?
Bro, do you
I gotta
think-
say, it's a good challenge. You know what? Going back through the years, there has been a lot of challenges. There's been heaps of challenges. Like, who remembers like the cinnamon challenge, for example?
Yeah, I remember.
What the fuck was that about?
Just eat
The cinnamon. All you gotta do. Who figured that out? All you gotta do is get a spoon, put a mouthful of cinnamon in your mouth, and it fucks you up, bro. It literally fucks you up.
I remember that was like.
I tried it.
I
Do
tried
you remember
it as
when I
well.
tried it?
I was like instant. Like
Me
it
and him
just-
tried it. We never told mum because
It's so dry because it feels so
Bro,
dry in your mouth.
The thing is, we went to the kitchen and we tried it, and we're like, bro, we're gonna try it. We didn't know it was gonna make such a mess, bro. We didn't know it was gonna make such a mess. So we went to the kitchen and we like got this like spoon, put the whole spoon like I reckon I put too much. We put cinnamon on it, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go. We tried it, bro, and like you
Bro,
feel
it's
like
like-
you're a fire-breathing dragon. The cinnamon starts fucking like I thought I was gonna die because what happens is it dries up your throat. You need like fucking tons of water after. You need tons of water.
100%. You need.
So the thing is, it dried up my throat, and I'm sitting there and I'm coughing. I'm like, so the thing is, you're trying to breathe, but at the same time, you're trying to get the water because it actually affects your breathing as well.
It does. It does.
So the cinnamon gets stuck in the back of your throat, and you're sitting there trying to breathe, but you're coughing at the same time. Look at this guy. Straight away. Oh my God.
No.
See how,
Oh, no.
straight away, the cinnamon just comes out. Like, it can't be forced in. And the thing is, you're trying to breathe. See how they're trying to breathe, but trying to drink water at the same time. It's fucked. See how he spits out the water? You're fucked. You can't.
Why do people make these challenges?
I don't know.
Understand.
What was your favorite challenge out of all those challenges over the years?
What were the other ones?
There was literally the Harlem Shake. There's the Harlem Shake. There's the mannequin challenge. Remember the mannequin challenge?
The mannequin
So the
challenge.
mannequin one was pretty. I think that was one of the most recent ones where you just got to stay still, bro. The amount of people, even was it Michelle Obama done it, and a lot of people done it. LeBron James done it, and it's just I don't know how
Was
they
that the
stayed
one?
still.
That girl
was
is a real crowd pleaser.
Smart.
Bro,
You know what? When that song
gives me so much nostalgia. That song.
Yeah,
that
nostalgia.
how you say it?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia?
That song, bro. That song. Whenever I hear it, I just picture the mannequin challenge. We done it at a wedding once.
Yeah,
Someone's
I know,
wedding.
no,
I can't remember whose wedding it was.
Oh yeah.
There was someone's wedding. I can't remember whose wedding it was.
We
but
done it at our school.
We done
We
the
done it at our
mannequin.
school, I remember.
We done it at our school as well. Yeah, the
I
mannequin
done it
challenge
in my
basically was like, that girl was a real crowd please, and everyone just has to stay still, and they're just videoing. So what they're doing is they're videoing. They're getting the camera and just videoing everyone, and everyone's just in a weird position. I remember the one I done was like I was drinking water in a water bottle, and I'm so dumb. I am so dumb that literally what I should have done was actually put the water like that, yeah, but not drink. But the thing is, I was actually drinking. So I was trying to stay still while drinking,
Oh, how do you do that?
and the water was stuck there. So I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was so dumb that I should have just like blocked my mouth and acted like I was drinking. But I was literally drinking because I wanted to make it real as part of the challenge.
Yeah. I don't know why that.
So what was your favorite one? Probably the mannequin?
The mannequin. I enjoyed the mannequin one because I remember
I like the Harlem Shake.
the Harlem Shake, bro. I was like in year 8 or
Do
something.
the Harlem Shake.
Bro, we done it.
Oh,
Bro, there's a video. I don't know if one of my mates are listening to this from school, but there was a video where basically we done it in the music room, and like you turn on. So basically the lights are on, and you're just acting normal, and then you turn off the lights, and then,
And then
the lights-
everyone comes out of nowhere.
and then everyone was doing crazy shit, and it was in the music room in class, and there's
Wow.
a video.
Fucking
Everyone's
rebels.
like throwing shit everywhere. It's like
Rebels, bro.
It's like going crazy, bro. It's like
The thing is, we had a life.
we fucked shit up in music.
No, but like
that
even
class,
back then,
we-
the challenges back then were fun. Like
Yeah.
when we were teenagers, when we were like 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
that was like
That was
The-
like
the-
peak,
the
peak
challenges
internet. I reckon
were-
that was peak internet. Before
Yeah.
TikTok. This was
the
way
challenges
before
were
TikTok.
more inclusive. They were like with
They,
your mates.
they were
kind
way
of
more
challenge.
inclusive. And the challenges sort of forced you to like go out and do stuff.
Yeah.
And actually move. Now the challenges, you don't move.
What there's recent ones like for example the bottle flip, bottle flip.
The bottle flip.
Like what's so good about that?
I am
Like,
the one. That doesn't require much skill.
doesn't
But
like,
the Harlem Shake actually
and
required
there's
you
not
to-
much team effort.
Yeah, but the
required
thing is,
with
the Harlem Shake actually required you to mingle with other people,
Yeah, exactly.
socialize, and move at the same time. Get a bit of a workout with it.
that. Yeah,
You know
it
what
was
I mean?
like
So basically, the challenges back then were much more like they were much more intriguing.
yeah. Oh, remember the ice bucket challenge?
Oh, I think that was one of the first ones. The
Ice
ice
bucket.
bucket challenge. Oh my god, what a throwback!
It started with celebrities. It was like they were doing it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then everyone just started.
I
doing
done it once. Have you done it before?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
guess how I done it?
How'd you do it?
I think I done it. I think I was with my mate. Shout out Taha. We were eating Subway, and then we had like the Subway. We had a water from Subway in like a cup, in a big cup, and there was ice in it. It was like
no. It was done for a
ice bucket challenge.
I remember it was
And
done
just
for a
like
good cause
freaking-
though.
Just like one. Yeah, it was done for a good cause.
I
I
can't
never
remember.
done the full one though. I never done the one in the bucket, the full bucket.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I never done
but
that
it was
one
it was. I think it was during summer as well, so it was so refreshing.
Yeah, I never done
You
that.
got
one
to
as
do
well.
it during summer because fuck, bro. Imagine doing it in winter.
Bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
so some of the challenges we came up with, bro, crazy.
I'm trying to find other ones that I can think of.
Try not to laugh challenge. Nah.
Whisper.
Oh, there was a Kylie Jenner one. Do you remember that?
Kylie
There was a
Jenner?
challenge. There was a challenge where literally what you do is you get like a little cup, put it on top of your lips,
Oh,
and then take it off, and then you turn into like Kylie Jenner lips.
Yeah.
Now every girl in the area is doing it. Now every girl in the area is
Right,
doing
apparently-
before it was a challenge, bro. That's what shows you how much of a clown these people look like.
Literally.
Before it was a challenge, all right? Before it was a challenge to get the Kylie Jenner lips. There was a challenge called the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Now every girl in the area wants to literally go and fucking get this challenge done.
Apparently, I remember.
Literally do the challenge and get lip fillers. Like what? Like brother,
I
it was a
remember it
challenge
was-
in 2016.
I remember it was dangerous at a stage. Like people were getting like
Yeah, infections.
infections and
Bro,
shit.
it looked fucked. Some of them looked really bad. Like they get this little shot cup, whatever they
Yeah,
call
some
it.
of them went wrong. I'll show you some
And then
photos.
they hold it in, and I think what they did
like,
was
look
they,
at that. Oh,
Oh, that's bad, bro. That's munted. Bro, that's munted.
yeah, but yeah.
Wait, show me that. That just looks like you're walking down Bankstown Centro. No, but literally, no, but the thing is, bro, like they would leave it there for too long, some of them.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they leave it in for too long, the blood and stuff would build up,
Nah,
and it's
it's
just like
not-
fucking too much fucking.
Yeah.
That looks bad, bro.
There was even
but
like
then again,
a-
it just looks like another day in the area.
There was even like an ice and salt challenge, wasn't there?
Oh,
There's
no,
one here where
I
you
never
do-
done that one.
We do ice and salt. I can't remember.
Apparently, that really hurts. Like the ice and salt is really cold.
You get like a burn or something. What does the ice and ice? They put salt and ice together on their skin, which can cause patches of frostbite and painful. Why was that a challenge? Why was that a challenge?
Bro, that makes me cold just hearing that.
That was just like torturing yourself. Why would
I
that
feel
be a
like the
challenge?
challenges were just torturing ourselves. Come to
Yeah.
think of it, each one gets worse than the other. What next? Chopping your finger off for a challenge? Was the chopping finger?
Oh, what
challenge?
about no? There was one where it was like, yeah.
Oh, the one with the knife. What about the Tide Pods challenge? Have you
one
heard
was
about
that?
that?
Which one was
In
that?
America, where they're like the kids were like getting Tide Pods,
Yeah.
which is basically what you do is you. Oh my god, that's so bad. You know the detergent
Yeah.
for the dishwashers.
Yeah.
You know that little block? They would eat that. How
Why?
fucking dumb can
Isn't
you
that,
get?
isn't that dangerous?
I think it's dangerous, bro. It's got to be dangerous. But you know what? I've always wanted to eat it.
Yeah, I've always wanted
You
to
know
try
what?
it
That
because,
little
like,
dishwasher. You know how you put that little Tide Pod in the dishwasher? It's like a little fucking pod, whatever it is.
You know what it is?
It looks edible because it looks like candy.
Yeah,
That's the
when,
problem.
when things look so like perfect, it's just
You
like
just want to eat it.
That's
You
how
just
it
wanna
is.
eat it, wallah.
Like what else is like that? Like what else is there? There's other things that are like that. I don't know. I can't right now. I'm brain
Yeah.
dead. But there's things that just look like you don't eat them for a reason, but you just want to try it and
You
see
wanna
what they
try
taste
it.
like.
Yeah.
Like paint, for example.
Yeah, like drink paint or something.
Like
It's
everyone,
pretty fucked. It's pretty
it's
fucked.
pretty or glue. Like you just want.
We've
to
been on the GDA. Let's talk about some GDA.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
So,
this guy built his PC. We talked about it last week. But now we've got a game that we're fucking addicted to, and we'll tell you why we're addicted to it.
bro, you know, like
GTA roleplay.
So basically, there's GTA, which is just GTA, right? It's just
GTA
like
5, by the way. GTA 5.
GTA 5, which is like online, or you can play story mode, which basically you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You can rob, you can like do whatever, you can kill people. It's just one of those games.
Yeah.
But there's a mod that people came up with, which I think is insane. It's crafted so good.
Bro, this mod, I'm telling you, roleplay, I have never seen anything like it. I'm not into games. Yeah, I've told you. I literally said this on last podcast. But now that we're playing this game, it is so fun. You don't understand how fun it is.
I want to
like
play
I was
after this.
sitting there. I was sitting there watching this guy. The thing is, he keeps getting angry from me, and I'll tell you why he's getting angry from me. Because this game is literally called roleplay for a reason.
Bro.
You're playing in real life, bro. You're playing, bro.
But they don't. That's the thing. They don't play in this game. They don't play.
It's not called a game.
Yeah,
the thing
it's
is,
like-
I was playing.
it's real.
Yeah? I jumped on it, and then like I got pulled over by the police. And this police, by the way, they're real.
Can I explain something first? Basically,
Yeah.
the mod is like, there's the game which,
You're in a real world.
which people made, but the mod is like people made it themselves. It's like a server that you join. Basically, it's separate to the game. It's not part of the game.
It's not part of the game, but what it is everyone in the game is like most of the people in the game are real people, and you actually
it's like
talk to them.
New South Wales servers,
and
like,
it's based on distance. What do they call voice distance range? Whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember. The
Oh
name for
yeah.
it.
So if you talk, you got to be close to the actual person, which is like,
Proximity voice, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So you got if in order to talk to him, you actually got to get close.
and
to
you
him.
can increase your voice. Like there's a button where you can
so
make.
so basically what we did was we started talking to people and they're like, oh man, you know, how's it going and stuff, and people take it so realistic, bro. There's cops. There's literally cops.
Literally.
Like I stole a car, yeah, and initially I didn't know how much they take it seriously. I stole a car and I started driving. I get pulled over.
Highway patrol.
Highway patrol. Wallah, it's an Australian mod, so it's a real
Let me
highway
show, bro,
patrol.
let me show
It's
pictures
a
of
real
this.
highway patrol. I get pulled over. The guy comes up to the window. He's like, "Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?" And I'm like, "Bro, this sounds like it's real life." I'm like, "Sorry, bro, I'm new to the game." He's like, "Oh, you mean the city?"
Like look at that. That is like actual police.
I literally told him, "Sorry, I'm new to the game." He goes, "Oh, man, you mean the city, yeah?"
Yeah, he got angry.
He got
He's like,
angry.
You're new to the city, mate.
You're new to the city,
Like,
mate.
You can't reference that
You
it's a
can't-
game.
Yeah, literally, you can't reference the game because if you reference the game, it takes away from the
You
real
know what I
life
think?
aspect of it.
If you get all these role mod players and put them into a movie, bro, Oscar performance.
I'm telling you,
It's
Wallah,
like-
they're good actors,
Bro,
bro.
you go into the game and
No,
you're like,
but the
this
thing
is
is,
real life. This
bro,
is real
the
shit.
thing is, he's like, all right, mate, I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle. Okay, I'll just grab you from your arm. Do you mind if I loosen the cuffs a bit?
They're
Wallah,
so
the
nice.
guy was talking as if he was a real cop. Wallah, the way he was talking, I'm like, I'm actually getting arrested.
Literally, like they probably study for this. Literally.
Bro, the guy, he goes, all right, I'm just going to read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't provide an attorney, one will be provided for you. I memorized it because I know how much he fucking... And I got arrested about 3-4 times. And the thing is, they run number plate checks and everything. So you can't steal
It is
cars in the
crazy,
game.
bro. It is crazy.
The guy literally jumped me in the car. He jumped in with the other highway patrol. He's like, yeah, mate, just made my first arrest. How's the force speed and stuff? They're talking as if they're real life cops. He's like, oh, we might stop for some donuts after this. Bro, I'm like, these guys are serious.
They took you to jail. They took a mugshot, and then basically you go to prison, which is like 20 years is like the equivalent.
Bro, I was standing there in jail, yeah? I had my handcuffs behind my back. The guy grabs me. He's like, all right, mate, I'm going to need you to stop resisting. I'm like, mate, I'm not resisting. And then he put me on the floor, and I'm like, I'm not resisting. I'm like, police brutality. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. He's like, mate, this isn't police brutality, all right? And I'm like, all right, mate, listen. And he's like, all right, I'm going to read you your rights. Read me my rights. He put me behind the cell. He's like, look, mate, you're going to have to find a job, okay? We can't have you running around the city like this.
Literally,
And there was a guy hanging out in the jail that wasn't even a cop. And then they're like, oh, mate, what's up now, Andrew? Like,
Oh yeah,
you know that guy.
Bro,
that
that guy was like pissed. He's like a gangbanger.
He's like, someone fucking stole my car.
he's like, why is that guy wearing yellow?
What about you when you got run up on by the gang members?
Bro,
The ones that like, don't fucking come here again.
bro, listen. So I went into the game.
It's so funny.
I
Wallah.
went into the game.
This
I'm like,
game is the best game ever I've ever played in my
I
life.
went to wear clothes. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wear a Lakers singlet.
Yeah, yellow, like
Yellow Lakers singlet. It's a nice outfit. So I'm walking. I'm going to ANZ Bank. Literally, there's an ANZ Bank in the game. There's banking. There's cards. There's credit cards. Crazy. Anyway,
Yeah, like you have
I'm
your
going and I
proper money.
go past this gang house. This guy's like, what are you wearing? What color are you wearing? I'm like, I'm just wearing a Lakers jersey. What's up, bro? He's like, don't wear that shit around here. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Proper gangs, like
He's
proper.
like, he goes, if you want to wear a color, you got to rep the color. He's like, you're not part of this crew. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
He's
If
like-
I see you again, you're dead.
Yeah, he's like, bro, he's full serious. I'm
Bro.
like, bro, I'm wearing yellow. What's
he had
going
like
on?
a Hilux as well.
I'm wearing yellow.
Wallah, he had a Gucci hat. Wallah, one of them had a Gucci hat with a Hilux.
Bro, there's Lebos. There's Lebo
There's
gangs.
Lebos in the game.
There's Lebo gangs. Basically, I ran into a car meet. Hiluxes. Bro, literally, Hiluxes, Gucci
Crazy,
bags,
bro. Wallah, it's crazy.
Gucci hats.
Wallah, it's so crazy.
This is the best game ever made. I can say.
And the realisticness of the oh my god, it's so realistic. Like the way they talk, I'm telling you, it's like they're like Oscar performance.
Yeah,
the way they
everything
act.
they've taken into account everything in this game. The
My
cars.
favorite is the cops though. They're so nice.
Yeah, like
They're
literally.
like, oh, listen,
and
mate.
if you look at the outfit, they're literally cops. They wear the exact
Bro, they
same
wear
as
the
cops.
exact same outfit. Even the highway patrols, the cars are so detailed when you
Bro,
go
it's
inside.
crazy.
You know when you go inside the highway patrol?
Yeah,
Have you seen how detailed it is?
it's detailed.
It's so detailed. Like
every
you see
little
the
thing.
screen and everything.
They put
And then
so
you
much
go to
effort.
like McDonald's. I went to McDonald's for like one time in the game. Bro, the Big Mac. You can literally order McFlurry. You can order
Bro,
like
there
a
was
Sunday.
Bunnings. There was Bunnings
There
warehouse.
was a Bunnings warehouse.
There was snags. Bro, the snags.
There was Bunnings
Bro.
warehouse snags.
This game, bro, literally, if you
Bro,
have
you can buy Winfield Blues. Wallah, you can buy a V.
if you have a computer, which is like
Do they have vapes?
literally, I think they do.
They probably do, but we
Bro,
haven't
if
seen
you
them.
have a computer that's built to play like good games,
Get GTA
get
5 roleplay
GTA
and let
5
us know. We'll play with you. Wallah, we'll play
5M,
with
get
you.
the 5M mod. Go into
You
the
know what?
Australian
We should
server.
start streaming. Let's start streaming on YouTube.
Bro, straight out, I wouldn't mind streaming this game.
Let's fucking stream it. I'm
Literally.
telling you, we're gonna start streaming it soon. This game is so fun.
can't-
This
I
is the
literally-
only
I wanna
game
play
I'm
it,
willing.
literally.
I'm gonna play it straight after this podcast. I'm telling you, this is the only game I'm willing to play for hours on end. You know me. I told you last week I don't have patience for games, but this one's just so fun because there's always action and it's based on real life. It's like fucking real life.
It's like
Anyway.
playing a real life game. It's like
What has
crazy.
come with this newfound hobby of playing GTA 5? A lot of food. Okay. This is the one thing I wanted to
I
touch
wanted
on.
to get
I don't
into
know
this.
about you guys, okay? I don't know about you guys, but this lockdown has made my appetite. You know my appetite.
Literally,
It's already
bro.
big, yeah, but it's 10 times what it is now. It's 10 times the appetite. I'm already a fat bloke. I didn't want to say the C word because I want to get monetized, but I'm already a fat bloke.
Bro, I don't know if it's just me, but I've gained
You know
about
what it is?
4 to 5
It's just
kilos.
the snacking. It's the snacking.
Snacking, yeah.
Like, I'll have my dinner, okay? I'll have my food. For some reason, we're having dinner early. But the thing is, I'll have my food, and then it's like 1 hour later, I feel like snacks, and it's always something sweet.
You know, the problem
Something
is
sweet.
you're working at home, right? You have access to snacks.
Yeah,
we have
and
so
this is
much
why
snacks.
I'm so keen to get back to work on Monday. Literally to stop snacking.
It's crazy. But yeah,
Why
I don't
is
know
that?
why my appetite has gone bigger.
Bro,
when-
this
in
is
lockdown.
it's so weird. Appetite has gone bigger, but not only that, my food choices have changed.
Yeah,
like-
I don't eat sweets that much, but now
Not
I'm
only
eating so many
sweets.
sweets.
You know what for me is? You know what for me is? You probably already know. But I've
Oh,
talked
Macca's.
about McDonald's on the podcast before, okay? I've talked about...
You're right.
Sorry, a bit of that.
We don't have a
Delta.
cough button yet. Sorry.
COVID. But anyway, I've talked about McDonald's on the podcast before, okay? And I've talked about my hatred towards McDonald's, okay? Chebo was on the podcast. We literally done it on the Chebo podcast. I was like, bro, I don't like Macca's. It's fake food, this and that. And Chebo was saying, nah, bro, you got to love it. And I'm like, I'm not a big fan. Ever since this lockdown has happened, I swear to you, ask my mum and dad, ask this guy, I crave Macca's every single week, bro.
It's so bad.
Every single week. And it's like, yalla, let's go to the drive-thru. Yalla, let's go to the drive-thru.
It's so bad because you're like,
Let me get a burger. Let's
you
go
want
to the
me to
drive-thru.
go with you as well. That's the problem. You get me as well.
It is so bad, bro. And the thing is, I go to the Bankstown Macca's and it's always the 12 workers there.
It is always.
It's
yeah, yeah.
always the 12 workers
Oh
there.
my god, what did Maui say?
And I swear,
And you'll be driving into a conversation like, I didn't want to listen to this. I'm just
Wallah,
waiting for
you'll
my
be
food.
driving in and then you'll see the girl at the checkout. Oh my god, but you know he didn't reply to my snap. And then you're
It's like you can
brother,
hear
I
him.
don't want to hear this.
You can hear
I
him.
don't want to hear this.
I'm right here. Like,
Do they not
I
think
am right here.
Do they not think that we are at the drive-through right there and we can hear your conversation? The amount of times
Bro, I
I've
swear to God-
heard a girl talk about Maui in the drive-through window is not normal.
I swear
I know,
to God.
I know her whole life story because of the drive-through window.
I swear to God, his name wasn't Maui. It was.
Nah, it wasn't that. It
was
wasn't
Ibi, it
Maui,
was Ibi.
It was Ibi. Wallah, it was Ibi.
And
No,
you're
it was
like-
Omar. It was Omar.
Bro, like I'd love to sit and chat and listen to this chat, but I want my food
Oh
and I want to go. That's it.
But Macca's is just so bad, bro.
Yeah, it's bad,
just
bro.
so
Because
bad.
it's quick. It's like you order.
It's quick food, bro.
That's
It's
the
quick
problem.
food.
It's quick bad food. And
Bro.
what I was gonna say, basically, because what I'm trying to get to, this lockdown has like screwed me over in terms of diet and weight. I've gained at least 4 to 5 kilos, and like I don't feel happy about
I
it.
could say the same. I could say the same.
Like I'm not. I could lie and say like I'm okay with it, but I'm not happy about it, and like it's affecting me. So basically, I've seen people like, for example, the bearded athlete who
Shout out to Bearded Athlete.
I've taken
TikTok.
inspiration from. So I keep up with his TikToks. I see that he's doing this 75 hard challenge, which is like, sounds pretty hard, but it's like, it's just 75 days of focusing on yourself, which what a boy
Pretty
boils down
much
to.
what the rules are, okay? There's like 5 rules, I think. So one of the rules is you got to do 2. No. So the first rule is no junk food, no cheat meals
Yeah,
for the whole
basically-
75 days. No
Yeah.
cheat meals, no junk food.
Yeah.
The second,
I'll search it up while you're talking.
rule is 2 45-minute workouts. One of them has to be indoors and one of them has to be outdoors. Bro, I saw his TikTok.
Yeah.
I want to get him on the podcast. This guy is like the David Goggins of the area. I saw him on TikTok the other day. You know, yesterday how it was pouring?
Yeah.
He goes, the show goes on. Literally was doing a 45-minute workout outside in the pouring rain.
Wow.
Shout out
And
to
here's me yesterday. It's raining. You know what?
I can't even go
I
for a
wanted to
walk.
work out today. I was like that. But I really
You didn't even
could've-
do an indoor workout in the rain,
Literally,
Habibi. You didn't do an indoor workout.
I didn't. I can admit it, bro.
They're
I
like,
just
exercise 2 times a day, yep.
Basically,
Drink
this is what
1
it is.
gallon of water. So you got to at least drink 1 gallon of water, which I think is like 3 liters in terms of liters.
Yep.
You got to take a photo of yourself daily and you got to read 10 minutes of any non-fiction self-help book. So it could be an entrepreneurial book or whatever. So that's the 75 hard day challenge. But you know what the hard thing about it is? If you fuck up one day, just one day, you could be on 74 days and you fuck up that one day, you have to restart the 75
Start
days
again.
all over again. That's the hard part about it. So that's what proves to you if you have discipline or not. But I think life in general, okay, life, work, whatever you do, a lot of it is about discipline because discipline wins every single fucking time. If you don't have discipline, and Mike Tyson has said this before, if you don't have discipline, you're nothing. You're nothing without discipline.
literally.
So discipline is the one thing, and I think this 75 hard day challenge is not just for your body. It's not just for your physical. It's for your mental. I think it's more
100%.
mental than anything.
Here's what I think.
It's more mental than anything. That's
Yeah.
what I reckon.
Here's what I think. Like, I think if each person puts enough energy that they put into worrying about others, put that energy into worrying about themselves.
You will seriously succeed.
Literally.
And I
Yeah.
as first person, I always do this. I put my hand up as first person. I need to take that advice. Put your energy
And don't delay it,
into
literally.
yourself rather than other people, because putting your energy into other people, it's just wasted time, bro. If you're worrying about why this guy has this much money or why this guy has this much cars,
Why
or
is this guy fit? Well, go out and
why is this
go
guy
out
fit
and-
and why am I not?
Well, go out and work in yourself.
That time that you're spending worrying about that person is valuable time lost that you could be achieving what that person is achieving,
Basically, yeah.
basically. So
Yeah.
I just think, man, I wanna join you on that 75 hard challenge as well.
I'm going to start it.
I want to keep some
I'm
sort of
actually
diary.
starting it from tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I'm putting it on record on this podcast. And if I
You know
if I
what?
don't
We might take some recordings from both of us and then make like a YouTube video or something.
yeah, I wouldn't mind, yeah. But basically, before this whole lockdown thing, I was like going good. There was like a stage where I lost 10 kilos, and I was going good. I was on it.
I remember last year when I got into running as well.
I was losing weight. I was getting fit, and then I just let myself go, which I'm not proud of. But you know what? It's better late than never. So I want to work on myself.
That's right. So I think
75 days.
Bro, I feel like working out is so important, especially for me, like sweating, and this lockdown has brought in a lot of mental illness. It's brought in, bro, I think the other day they said they got the most calls for the mental health line than they've ever received in the history of the mental health line. And that just shows how hard.
And no one's talking about this.
No one's talking
talks
about this.
it.
Like, as much as we talk about overseas and as much as we talk about what's going on overseas, it's good to look at ourselves as well, man, every now and once in a while. You know, like, I know there's a lot of stuff going overseas, but sometimes we've got to look at ourselves. And
Look
I don't
after
care.
yourselves.
Look, I don't care whether you have this much money or whether you have this much, valuables or whether you have this much, whatever, this much friends or this much family. Everyone has their own struggles. Everyone has their own battles, and we must respect everyone's battles, and we must understand that everyone has their own demons that they're fighting.
100%.
And in order to fight those demons, I feel like the first thing you got to do is look at yourself before looking at others. Worry about yourself. Put all your energy into yourself. And that's why I want to do this 75 hard day challenge as well. And for my mental more than anything, bro. I can do it for my physical because obviously I need to tone up a bit. Man's got to get that summer body.
Yeah. But I've started working from home recently,
Yeah.
and bro, I don't like it.
Imagine me, I've been doing it for 2 months. I've been doing it for 2 months.
My only safe haven was like being able to go to work, which because I'm essential. But
I was doing that. Could you imagine me? I was doing that for 2 months. 2 months
Yeah.
straight.
But basically, we have
And
2
it
weeks.
fucked me up.
where we're
And
working
now
from home.
Monday is probably most likely, inshallah, when I get back to work. And I am counting down the minutes for me to get back to work. Because I want to be able to leave this area, bro. This area, I swear, I'm so sick of it. I am so sick of every corner of this area. And all the
Bro.
negativity that surrounds it. But eventually, you know what? I think everyone just needs to, you know, stick together. Obviously, that's the first thing. Stick together. Another thing is to just focus on yourselves, man.
100%.
Focus on yourselves. Keep
Look,
doing what
look
you
at
do.
yourself and see where you can go better. Improve on yourself, wherever, whichever field it may be.
Why do I feel like we just turned into the self-help podcast?
But yeah, you know what? We got. I wouldn't
Every
mind.
now and then, I
don't
feel like
mind
we
getting
gotta.
a bit motivational. here
You
and
need
there.
to, man. You need to.
You know, we could sit here and like an hour just make jokes and crack up and laugh and like.
But I want people to somehow, because as much as we say it's the best podcast in the area, which 100% it is, that's a stat, that's like fact. It's the best podcast in the area, but we also want you guys to get something out of it.
yeah,
It's good. You know what? There's one thing that they get out of it, and that's laughter. Okay,
yeah.
we're kind of comedians. All right, we're kind of funny.
We have our
You know
funny
what's
side.
funny?
We have our funny side, but as well we have our side,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is like.
And we
serious.
want you guys to come out of this with some sort of like help to you, like some sort of
Oh, and yeah. I was discussing.
Beneficial.
Remember, I was discussing to you off the podcast. I was like, I'm interested to know what people are doing with
yeah. That's
Wow.
that's interesting.
while listening to the podcast. So what?
Are you
basically-
running? Are you walking? Are you working
Working.
out? Are you at home? Are you
And
sitting on a laptop?
Someone said they study with us in the background.
Oh yeah, shout
which
out
I
to
feel
the-
like
you know what? I want to bring up his comment. We got a YouTube comment of someone saying,
I feel so proud
and
of
this
that.
one actually made me so happy. He's like, what did he say? Let me bring it up.
Yeah, it made me so happy to know that we're helping someone study, helping someone better on themselves, basically through the podcast.
So he commented on an old podcast.
what it's all
Shout out
about.
to this guy. He's like, his name's Mike, by the way. Shout out Mike. He's like, bro, I know this was filmed ages ago, but when I fucking listen to your podcast, it makes me want to study for my exams and makes studying a whole lot more fun. And I can imagine the people that are doing Year 12 or HSC right now, and they're going through a lot of hardships,
must be hard, man.
basically trying to study in this difficult period, and they're listening to our podcast. They could be listening to our podcast right now. All I got to say to you guys is keep pushing through it. We've all been there, guys. It gets better. I'm telling you, it gets better. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying empty words. This does get better. It's a little sacrifice that you guys have to pay for this year to help yourself for the rest of your life. And don't look, take it from me, okay? Take it from someone that's been and done the HSC and been through uni. It's not the end of the world, okay? Especially in Australia, especially in Sydney, especially in New South Wales. There is so much opportunity out there. There is so much more. You're not just limited to an ATAR. You're not limited to a number. ATAR is just a number, okay? It's like the case numbers.
literally.
It comes out of nowhere. It's a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is? It's a fake. It's basically like, it's a number. What is a number? A number doesn't define you, okay? In any circumstance, a number doesn't define you. So if you're sitting there and saying, what did you get for your HSC? People till now ask me, what did you get for your ATAR?
What relevance?
I
does
don't
that
even.
have?
Wahayat
What does
Allah, I
that-
don't even remember what my ATAR was.
like, what does that change about me? Whether I got
If
this
you
ATAR
sit there and ask me what my ATAR is now, I swear to God I can't tell you. I don't even remember. It's
too.
that
I
irrelevant.
don't remember it as well.
It is that irrelevant right now that it's because you just move on. You realize, trust me, if you're doing the HSC right now, 5 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to actually, I don't even know if you'll remember me 5 years from now, but 5 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to say, Mahmoud was right. The ATAR means fuck all.
bro,
It doesn't mean anything. I mean, try your best, obviously, but that's the most you can do.
Like if
You can't do better than your best.
Yeah, like if you manifest yourself enough to work towards something, regardless of ATAR or whatever it is, you'll get there. And it's just.
And
how
I
it
think
is.
don't let an ATAR define you. Don't let a number define you. Try your best because that's the most you can do. And if it doesn't work out for you, it's not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. There is so much different avenues. I know people that failed the HSC and then ended up becoming doctors. And that is a fact. That is a fact. Don't laugh at me. That is a fact. All right. So-
Basically, I wanted to get into the sports segment
Okay.
to wrap it up. Basically, what I've been.
We got the big fight this weekend, eh?
Yeah, but before I get into that, we've been watching a lot of Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali clips.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I could sit there and watch Muhammad Ali talking for like all
We were
night.
watching a sad one the other last week. It was about when Mike Tyson got revenge for Muhammad Ali with was it Larry Holmes?
Larry Holmes, yeah. Larry
Yeah.
Holmes basically beat.
When Larry Holmes beat Muhammad Ali was 38 or 40 years old, and he was on the cusp of retiring and on the cusp of his health issues. So basically like his Parkinson's and stuff. And you can see it when he's training and when he's hitting the bag and stuff. He's got a bit of the shakes. So he was starting to get a bit of his sickness. And this guy beat Muhammad Ali at that point. But the thing with Larry Holmes is he was not happy to beat Muhammad Ali at that point. He even cried after the match. He sat there and he cried and he's like, man, I didn't want to do this, man. Muhammad Ali is like a legend. He's an idol of mine. And he didn't want to do it. And he wanted the ref. The ref was a dickhead. The ref didn't stop it. They let Muhammad Ali get all this punishment. And that could have affected even more of his illness at the time that he already had.
Literally.
Muhammad Ali called someone called Custamato. Custamato was an old guy that was training Mike Tyson. He was an old trainer. One of the greatest trainers to ever brace the boxing game ever. And so he called up Muhammad Ali, and then he was telling Muhammad Ali, Cus was telling him, how could you let that bum beat you? How could blah, blah, blah. Muhammad Ali was like, upset. And then Mike Tyson got on the phone. He was 16 years old at the time. And he's like, don't worry, when I get big, I'm going to beat him for you. And then Muhammad Ali literally just like, he accepted it. I think they fast forward about 5 or 6 years, maybe 5 years. Larry Holmes was now 38. Larry Holmes was now on the cusp of retiring, and Mike Tyson was in his prime. Muhammad Ali walked in the ring, went up to Mike Tyson, and he actually reminded him, and he's like, don't forget what you told me. You know,
Yeah, he's like, get him for me.
Get him for me.
He said, get him for me.
Mike Tyson annihilated Larry Holmes, not even close. And that was like, it was just a special moment. And you know what I like about Mike Tyson? His humility.
Yeah.
You know how you got some boxers that when people tell him you're the greatest ever, he's like, yeah, I'm the greatest ever. There's nobody better than me. No one better than me before me. No one better than me after me. Mike Tyson literally said, I know I'm great, but every eye and every tongue, so something like that.
Yeah, every tongue must confess.
Every tongue
eye
must
witness.
And every tongue must confess that this guy is the greatest ever. The greatest ever. And
basically
he pointed at Muhammad Ali.
He was asked
in front of Muhammad Ali as well.
Would you beat Muhammad Ali? He's like, no.
That's what goes to show the amount of humility that the boxers had back then.
And we went from that to Jake Paul versus Tyron. I didn't mean to throw that in there, but
when people ask you what's the state of boxing now, you just tell them Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley.
Can you imagine if it was like, you know how there was Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah.
Can you imagine at that time if it was like Muhammad Ali versus
Logan Paul.
Comedian actor? It'll be
It'd
like,
be
what?
weird.
It'll
It'd
be
be
like,
weird.
what? Like,
They wouldn't last back then. They would not last.
No way.
What about Mike Tyson? Would you tell me Mike Tyson in his prime, would he fight Jake Paul now? Imagine Mike Tyson in his prime versus Jake Paul now. He'll kill him.
He'll kill.
I genuinely think he'll kill him.
Jake Paul.
He will not get out of the ring alive.
But that's
And
the
I
thing
don't hate Jake Paul. I'm not a Jake Paul hater. But that's just, you got to say that's the reality.
That's the reality.
That's just the reality.
Of how it is now.
I think Jake Paul against Tyron Woodley, I genuinely think Jake Paul might win.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so the Jake Paul, I genuinely think he's at the moment, from what I've seen.
Wait, you said you think he'll beat Tyron Woodley?
I think he'll beat Tyron Woodley.
No, I think Tyron Woodley would win.
You think Tyron Woodley's going to win?
I
just think it's going to be a dogfight. I think Tyron Woodley's going to obviously do, in my opinion, he'll do better than Ben Askren. He'll do better than Nate Robinson for sure. But I just think these, Jake Paul is smart, okay? He's not a dumb guy. He's smart. He's smart about who he's picking in terms of his opponents.
I think you can't give either of those. You have to give either of those guys a shot at winning.
Oh, 100%.
Because
I'm not saying Jake Paul's going to win for sure.
Yeah, I think,
but I think he's got a better chance of winning than Tyron does. Why I say that? Because I think Tyron he's coming off the back of 3 losses, first of all. Which, look, listen. Coming off the back of 3 losses actually fucks up your confidence.
Yeah, but not only
really
that.
Fucks up your confidence.
If you look at the guys Woodley's lost against, which is like, it's in MMA as well, but the caliber.
100%. I'm saying Tyron Woodley is a fucking beast, bro. Tyron Woodley is a gun.
Yeah.
He is tough as nails, and he's
bro,
boxing form. Just confirm his boxing form compared to even now. Just compare his boxing form compared to fucking Ben Askren.
Bro, there's levels, bro.
There's levels above that
like,
guy.
He's not just a wrestler. He can strike. He's knocked people out.
Yeah.
I don't think, has Ben Askren knocked anyone out?
Not
with
that
a
I know
punch?
of. No,
I don't think so.
He's
actually.
more of a wrestler, Ben Askren.
But Woodley's actually knocked people out in championship fights. Yeah. Literally.
Woodley is tough, bro. Woodley is tough as nails. He's gone with the
All I'm
greatest.
Say is
he's gone with Usman. Yeah. He's gone with fucking Robbie Lawler. He's a beast, bro.
Yeah, man.
Woodley's a beast.
He doesn't get finished much. Like, I don't know if Jake Paul has the kind of power.
The thing is, we talk a lot about
Woodley
YouTube
out.
boxing and shit, but I'm keen for it, bro. I really want to watch this fight.
We had Pacquiao as well, who lost in nail biter, but it was a close fight. And you know what? He's
He's getting old. He's getting old.
He's had his legacy. Like, to me, he's one of the greats.
I think he's the
regardless.
second best after Mayweather at the moment.
At the moment.
In terms of like, well, you got like Tyson Fury as well.
Yeah.
Pound for pound, I don't know.
When is Tyson Fury versus Wilder?
Bro, that fight keeps fucking getting delayed. It's like, oh, let's do it again.
When is Cambosis, for example? Like,
I don't know.
These fights, that's the problem with boxing, is things get delayed too much.
No, and the thing is, they're not very hyped.
Like,
The UFC is very hyped. Like, in terms of their fights, you know when their fights are.
100%.
And they hype it up. They know. They let you know.
If there's a Conor McGregor fight, you will know about it.
You will know there's a Conor McGregor fight.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to know about it. But the problem is with boxing, which I think
They need
separates
to
it,
improve on.
there's not enough hype and there's too much delays. It's not like, let's
100%.
get these two guys and fight. There's a lot of politics involved. It's not as easy as that.
A lot of politics.
But
yeah, I'm keen for that fight. Apparently it's on Monday because of Australian time.
Which, the Woodley fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake
Is it
Paul.
it's a Monday?
We saw the
that's gonna be
all
rough.
access thing. They were both. You know what? To give them both credit, they're both training hard.
Yeah,
They're both working really hard, and you can tell they both really want it. Because obviously Tyron Woodley is retiring, and he wants to end off his career with a win and with a W, and he wants to be that guy that beats Jake Paul because no one's done it yet. No one's beaten Jake Paul yet. Imagine being that guy that beats Jake Paul.
Bro, not even
You will probably be the most loved person on earth.
Imagine losing against Jake Paul.
Oh, that's bad. But like people forget. Like even Ben Askren was talking about it. Like they were saying, "Oh, what if you lose?" He's like, "If I lose, I lose. I've got the worst, most embarrassing knockout." By the way, if you guys don't know who Ben Askren is, well, you probably do by now. But if you don't know who Ben Askren is, he's the guy that got knocked out in the quickest amount of time in the UFC history by Jorge Masvidal. And the thing is, Ben Askren, he's like, yeah, he said that. He's like, and that should be taken as life advice as well. He's like, I literally, when kids come up to me and say, "Oh, what if I lose? What if I lose?" He's like, look at me. I had the most embarrassing knockout in the history of the UFC. Was I a different person from July 9th to July 8th? No, I just went home to my wife and kids and carried on.
Yeah, that's
because
the main
life
thing.
goes on.
Look, respect.
You got to respect the guy.
Respect.
You got to respect the guy. He took it on the chin, literally took it on the
100%.
chin, and just moved on with life. And that's
And like,
that's how life should be.
Yeah.
You always have your ups and downs. You always have your losses. You always have your wins.
Yeah.
But I think whether you win or you lose, in the ups or the lows, you got to be the same person. You got to just be the same person consistently throughout and just do your job. Get the job done. That's what I think.
That's it. That's all it is, literally.
And that's all it is for today.
That's all
And
it is.
that's-
Hope you enjoyed the podcast.
That is us. That is it from us today.
And that is it for us today.
We'll do it live.
I can't do it.
Wait, do you guys know where that's from? That reference? We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
I can't do it.
If you have time after you've watched this podcast, you probably watch it.
Don't tell them what it is.
Why?
Because usually you get those comments of people.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what
Who
it
are
is.
geniuses that pick it up. Like there was a guy where he picked up something.
Bro, we were in the mukbang, and then I'm like, this is garbage. Garbage.
Oh, he's like Mike
And he's
Tyson.
like Mike Tyson, bro. We're people that
I
pick
don't know,
up on our references.
Literally, with me and him, it's like we watch something, we see something, and it just sticks with us.
Does anyone else have that where they watch a movie and there's like that one reference or that one line that you just laugh at, you die at, and then you can bring it up 10 years later and you're still laughing at it? But does anyone else understand? Like, do you feel like is there other people that watch that movie that actually get that reference?
Yeah, and like it could be the most normal thing that is said in
Yeah,
the movie,
it could not even be that funny.
but it's just me and him. For some reason, we have this.
You always have
weird
that one
humor.
thing that weird humor that you wonder, do other people laugh at this as well? I don't know, man. Do other people have that same thing? I'm actually curious.
Yeah, I'm curious as well.
But yeah, we'll do it live. Just let us know where you think that's from.
Yeah, like.
Anyway, like, subscribe,
Subscribe.
share. Greatest podcast in the area. Thanks for liking, subscribing, watching, guys. We have so much planned for you guys. Hopefully another skit
We
this
didn't have a
weekend.
mukbang this week, but
Hopefully next week we're back to the mukbang. I know people are upset. Oh, where's the mukbang? Where's the mukbang? But your boys on a diet, man. Your boys trying to eat clean. Your
I gotta
boys.
somehow fit it in the 75 hard. But yeah,
Oh, you
we're
gotta-
starting it from tomorrow, and we're gonna give
starting
a
from tomorrow.
we're gonna give a progress update each podcast on that
Give a
75.
progress update.
Yeah,
All right.
let's go.
Guys, take it easy. I'm going to go play some GTA 5 roleplay. I'm sure he is as well. Take it easy. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe to the Lebbie if you're not subscribed.
Take care of yourselves.
Take care of yourselves. Enjoy. Yalla.